Good morning, everyone. If you hear noise in the background, it's my ornery cat, grand cat. I'm going to make a little video on everything that is included with the Excel, Google Sheet. PDF, there's a little bit less, but that's because we're just adding to that file things that you can actually use. The first thing that you're going to see on the first tab is the instructions. Make a copy, make 2 copies. It's very important. You have received with this download a PDF that I also included at the back of this. It's called Prior to First Use Instructions. This is going to tell you how to, what to do after you download your Excel sheet. You will get a shareable link for your Google. It's going to prompt you to make a copy. And so you want to make a copy before, you'll have to make a copy before you can use it. With Excel, there's a couple steps. You're going to right click on your download, and then you are going to hit, it'll show right here after you right click unblock. You hit that, then you open up your file, and then you're going to get a little warning here that says security warning, macros are disabled. So you want to enable the content. Macros are things such as all the drop downs that we've included in this, or calendars or anything. You're going to have to enable the content on Excel every time you use it, which is no big deal. You just click that top button. So when you get this, this is a Google Sheet. The cover is right here. This is replaceable, and you have instructions right here how to do it. The same with this name is replaceable, and you have instructions on how to do that. All of these links, you can use the links in the index, or you can use all the links down here. I'll go through the different sheets that are included first. So the first thing is we have a cover. I've put my garden on it. You put your garden on it if you want. It's just something fun and cute, and you know, you don't have to use it. Your unicorn list, that's where you can upload a photo, the name, the seller's name, the URL address, sale dates for all these crazy sales going on in the Dahlia Wars, inventory. This is really important. You want to input all your inventory into this sheet first. And the reason for that, I'm going to move this. All of these are deletable after you learn what you're doing. Just delete them all. Anything you put in columns A, B, C, D, E, and F are automatically auto-filled into your planting information. You don't type anything into these first 6. Those will already be there for you. I have left all of these choices because what it does also is it auto-fills a pie chart. I just like charts. It's fun to see what you have most of, and it not only gives you your lists, it gives you a chart for form, a chart for color, and a chart for size. We'll go back to Dahlia Inventory. All of these are drop downs, so that's going to give you all your choices. These are taken from the American Dahlia Society. Of the size, of the form, there's lots there to choose from, and from the color. These are the ADS colors, and it could be that you have particular dahlias that are not categorized, and you can put yes they are or no they aren't. If you don't know the classification, or if it's classified, we have put links at the top of every page. This one, it goes straight to the classification guide. You can look up, I'll click on it right now. If I go here, how you use this is pretty slick. The cultivator, all you need to do is put in the name. So let's put in AC Rosebud. It'll probably already There we go. Auto populates. 3113, the size is BB, form ID, color DB. So if you don't know what yours are. So one thing you can do when you get yours, all you have to do for any of this information that has already been put in, just delete it. And all you want to do is just highlight it and hit delete. And it goes away. What you do not want to do on any of these is you do not want to delete any columns or rows. These have macros in them. It will completely mess up your all of the little fun stuff that's added. All you have to do is go back to your file, download it again, and start over basically. But it's just good to know not to do that. There's 3 columns on most pages at the end where you can add stuff in there for yourself. Everything, or as much as we could, we did drop down, yes, no, category, tuber count. So you can keep your tuber count here, and it's automatically, I'm going to move this a little bit, it's automatically going to count all the tubers that you have. So if I put in this one, you have 400 tubers. All of a sudden, and I hit enter, all of a sudden this tuber count goes up to 422. This is pretty slick. You will have a running count constantly as long as you put it in this column of what you have. That will go over to this column. This is just a warning. Don't type anything in here. You want to put everything in inventory, except for when you get to, this is your planting information. We have a running total of everything at the top: garden, grow bags, raised bed, tuber cuttings, seeds, and leaf cuttings. So where are you planting this? Garden, grow bag, raised bed. Which one? Is it a tuber, a cutting? Is it a leaf cutting? Is it a seed? The quantity you planted will always come up right up here. We have 7. There's 7. Row, space, the date planted, the date bloomed, what size is the bloom size, and we have a drop down all the way down to 13 inches. Plant height, the lift date, when did you dig them up? In November, October. How many tubers did you get from that? And the tuber quantity lifted is always going to be up here. That might not be something you input until you divide them all. Growing issues and habits, you can type in anything here. It's wraparound text. So it'll look like you're typing way out to your right, but it'll wrap and all fit into the box. You can move these bigger if you want. That's not a problem. Just don't delete or add. The next one is a pie chart. All this is a fun thing to look at from your Dahlia inventory and what you have. The next one is your sales. I have this little warning on every page. It gets repetitive, but it's worth saying every time because it's important of not adding or deleting columns. Here again, sales, the buyer's name, the name of the dahlia. Is it a tuber or a cutting? How many did you sell and at what price? That will auto-populate the total over here. And it will also keep up here, it will tell you how many you've sold of cuttings, how many you've sold of tubers. The way I do it is Jane Doe has bought all this. When I come over to here, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And when I come over to here, I can press down, left press down, and I'm going to highlight those. I'm going to go up to my formula. I always forget on this one. Function. I want a sum. There, I just hit enter. There's my sum total, 163. And I put it over in this as well. If you are doing this with one item, you don't do a sum total, just type in $14. How did they pay? I gave the options of PayPal, Venmo, check, cash, and Zelle. The payment date, date shipped, and a tracking number. Your own orders, pretty much the same thing. What did you order in this one? I put a place for your pictures. Same as in the inventory. when you input something into these cells, insert, you insert an image, these go into a cell, and then you browse and pick what you want. In Excel, you'll have a couple icon right over here at the side of this cell, and if you click on it, your photo will enlarge. I've not figured out how to do that with Google or with Google Sheets, so if any of you know, let me know. Again, what's a farm contact, date ordered, how many, price. It will tell you again. It will work out for you what you're paying for whatever farm you've ordered from, how, when, and seller's address. And you can put in here URL if you want to do the URL of their farm. Trade list. What I've done here is my trade Dahlia, my Dahlia trade name. I'm going to trade a Bumble Rumble. The date I set, we agreed on the trade date with who. What am I receiving? Am I receiving a tuber or a cutting? How many? What am I receiving? I'm getting a little Scotty. What am I getting? A tuber. How many? The trade date shipped. The date we have agreed to ship. Ship to address. And I put a spot here for the photo of what I'm receiving. I know what I'm sending, so I don't need to do that. Cuttings. So again, the Dahlia name of the cutting that you're taking from, I don't believe it's necessary to put a picture there, but if you want to, you can always add that over here and add a picture. Is it a regular cutting? Is it a leaf cutting? How many? What is the cutting date? And what is the transplant date? That will automatically give you how many days it took to root. Did you use a rooting compound, a fertilizer, total hours of light? Something that I'll probably stick in here before I sent out is, what did I plant it in? Did we use Root Riot or just seedling mix? What do we use? So that's going to be something right here. The next one is seedlings. I don't know personally a lot about seedlings. I kind of guessed here. Photo of the seed parents. Who are the seed parents? Date started, seed count, seed germination, so on and so forth down the line here. Did you keep it? Did you cull it? Then the next is a photo gallery. This is pretty cool. This is just a really huge photo gallery that goes on and on and on and on and on. And you can input the name up here. You just replace it. Just, double click, highlight, type in the name. And again, you're going to go up here. You're going to click on this cell, insert image into a cell. You don't want it over the cell. You want it in the cell. And fun thing, you can send friends or know what you have. Show dahlias. I put this in here. I don't show dahlias. Something we'll probably update later. But this is one you can add columns to, delete columns from. You can put whatever you want in all of these to keep track. Notes. Again, you can add columns to this for any kind of notes you want to keep. The first frost, the lift date, so on and so forth. Backyard garden spots. I just did this kind of for my own self. This whole thing is done because I wanted to be more organized. If you look at my backyard, I have garden number 1, garden number 2. This is my lawn. Walk across my lawn. This is garden number 3. This is a flower bed. This is a flower bed. Over here is a flower bed. You can move these around. You can, you can move these around. You can do whatever you want. You can not use it at all. And again, these are the steps for the Excel. That's kind of it in a nutshell. I'll upload this video to YouTube. You'll be able to look at it, look back on it. Do not hesitate to call me if you have any questions, or email me. I should say message me, email me. Best way is email. I have another business, so messages get kind of crazy. Let me know what you think. Please do not share I'm giving away a lot of these free, but we put a lot of time and money and effort in this and would like to eventually sell it. And we're going to keep it extremely economical, sell them separately or in a whole set of Excel, PDF, and Google Sheets. Google Sheets you can use on your phone. Excel you cannot use on your phone with macros. You can't use it on iPad, iPhone, or Android. So the Google Sheets you can take out into the garden and input any information you want on your phone. Also, it's going to be available in PDF, and we are also putting together a spiral notebook you'll be able to order off of my store on Amazon. So there you go. Hope you enjoy it.